video, I will be sharing with you my monthly favorites. This is my first one, so I hope that I can kind of reel it in and not be like extra mega chatty. I can tend to do that with the talkie videos, the talkies. Wow, that was so lame. So I gathered up some products that I've really been loving for the past month or so, and I decided to share them with you. So in future videos like this, I'll try to include unfavorites as well, things that were kind of disappointing and meh. But I didn't have any unfavorites this month. This was a very wonderful month, and I have some loves and some wonderful moments to share with you. So let's get in. So my first favorite is kind of a new favorite. This has only been in my life for a couple weeks, but I'm really, really excited about it. It is the Makeupforever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. Now the timing on this one was pretty funny. Maybe not funny, but funny to me. I went to Sephora at the beginning of the month and I purchased some things, and I got a point perk of a Makeupforever primer, and it came with samples of the foundation. Now, I'd never tried the foundation before, and so I decided to try it, and oh my gosh, like it was kind of one of those things where like I instantly just like fell in love with it. So I used the sample for a few days. Then when I ran out of the sample that came with my point perk, I went back to Sephora and got a couple more samples of different shades that I wanted to try. And I decided like, all right, this is gonna be my next high-end foundation that I buy, because my Too Faced Born This Way is now empty. So I even told my husband, I was like, okay, like, you know, the next time that I get to spend some money at Sephora, like I am buying this foundation, like I am totally in love with it. And then like cut to a week later, I get an email from Influencer saying that I was in for the Makeupforever Ultra HD box. Like the timing on that was amazing. Like what? It's like the makeup gods were smiling down upon me and being like, we got you, girl, we got you. So when I came home from California, this was waiting on my doorstep along with the Makeupforever HD stick, which I'm currently doing a first impression video on. I'm wearing the stick foundation on my face right now. I think my first impression video on this HD stick foundation will be up before I post my favorites video, so I will list the video down below of my first impressions on this stick foundation. But the liquid one, absolutely love it. I like that it's yellow toned. I prefer yellow toned foundations. It looks like skin. It keeps me pretty matte all day, which I really appreciate. It doesn't make me super oily. I haven't had any reactions or breakouts from it yet. I say yet because I mean, I don't know, it might happen. It comes with a pump, which I love. I don't have anything bad to say about this foundation. I really, really, really like it. Thank you, Influencer, for letting me test it out for free. Yay. Okay. Wow, we're off to a good start. It's already like a bajillion years into this video and I only talked about the first thing. My second favorite for the month you saw in a first impressions video at the end of last month, and it is the NYX Cheek Contour Duo in Double Date. I use this duo in a lot of my makeup tutorials. I adore this. The tone of the contour powder is like more cool toned. It's like a really good shadow. It creates a really good shadow on the face. I have it on my cheekbones right now. I also really like this for more of like a subtle highlight. I have this underneath my eyes at the moment. I don't like this powder to set my under eye concealer, but once the under eye concealer is set with other powder, and then you can just add a little bit of this to that like under triangle situation to kind of brighten up, or on the tops of the cheekbones. This is a really, really wonderful powder. NYX makes really, really good face powders. This is under 10 bucks. I believe I used this in my like everything under $10 video. Really, really good duo. Love it. Nothing bad to say about it. obviously it's in my favorites. Next up is a blush. I have been loving this lately. This isn't like a new blush to me. I've had this for a while. This is the Essence Silky Touch blush in Babydoll. And it's just a really, really wonderful, like everyday sort of blush. It goes with a lot of, it's right here. It goes with a lot of looks. It's just, it's like not matte, but not shimmery. It has like a sheen, but it's like not as glowy as like the Milani blushes, but it does like add a little bit of glow to the face. It's the blush that I'm wearing right now. And it's so soft. Like this feels better than some of like the high-end blushes that I have. Like so soft, super pigmented, really inexpensive because it's Essence. I believe that this blush is like $3, I think. I don't know. But it is awesome and amazing, and like $3 for such a good blush. I mean, yeah. So I've been using this a lot lately. All right, next is a Mascara Duo. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I love like deluxe sample sizes of things because I can't pull the trigger and buy full size stuff unless like I know for a fact that I'm going to love it. Like, especially with foundations, I have to get samples of it like multiple times. Like before I bought the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I think I got like 3 samples of it from Sephora and tried it for like 3 weeks before I committed to buying the full bottle. Like anybody else like that? Like, I don't know. I'm scared to like purchase something that's so expensive and go out on a limb and then hate it. I mean, I know Sephora has a really good return policy and Ulta does too, but I don't know. I have to like try it and try it and try it and sample it and sample it and sample it before I can commit to the full price. I don't know. Maybe that's like a good thing, not a bad thing. Anyway, so you saw me use this, if you watched the video, in my first impressions video, and it is the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. It is exactly like the Benefit They're Real Mascara Wand. So it is like a rubberized wand with like a little weird ball situation at the end. It's brown. So this is like a first layer mascara. So what I usually do with this guy is I'll put it on before I even do my eyeshadow and then let it dry while I'm doing my eyeshadow. And then once my eyes are all done, then I'll curl them and then I'll go in with my second coat mascara. And what I've really been loving for my second coat mascara, and I hate saying this name because it's like, so uncomfortable, but it is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I got this as a point perk from Sephora. And like, I wish it was named something different. Maybe we'll call it the BTS mascara. Is that weird? But the wand is more of like a natural, like bristle, not the rubber one. It's like the, I don't know, like a traditional mascara wand. And it kind of has like a curvy shape. And this mascara gives me so much like length and volume. The primer gives me length, and then the Too Faced mascara gives me length and so much volume. And then this together is like, oh my gosh. Like when I wear this, it looks like I'm wearing falsies because my lashes just look so amazing. I'm really considering taking the plunge and buying the full sizes of these because I'm really digging it. Really digging it. All right, next up I have a couple of brushes. The first brush is this Wet n Wild Crease brush. This has been in a lot of tutorials recently too. This has taken the place as my #1 holy grail crease first transition shade blending amazing brush. This is like my baby right now. This has taken the place of my Sigma E35. It is, it's a little shorter in length, but the bristles are really soft, really fluffy. It is dense enough that it like deposits a lot of product, but it's so soft and fluffy that it just really makes blending out the crease like, it's like a dream. And I think this was $2. What? So comparing it to the Sigma E35, the bristles on the Sigma one are a little shorter. It's still soft and fluffy, but this is just longer and fluffier. And I mean, price is like, this is like a fraction of the cost of this. I still love this, but it is no longer my numero uno. This one is. Okay, next up is a brush from Sonia Kashuk. This came in, let's see, I think I still have it. This came in a like brush set. It was the completely contoured 6-piece set. I got it at Target, and it came with 3 face brushes and 3, I guess you could use them as face brushes or as eye brushes. They're smaller, but still like pretty, you know, hefty. Hefty? It came with the blending brush, the contour brush, and the highlight brush. Now these 2 are very lovely as well. Nothing bad to say about them. But this one, this brush right here has like changed my life. I've never felt so strongly about a face brush before. Like before, my favorite bronzer brush was the e.l.f. complexion brush, but since I got this, I haven't even touched that one. I haven't even thought about that one. That one has been out of my mind. This one has been like, I don't know. I want 1,000 of these. First off, it's like the softest brush I've ever felt in my whole entire life. It's just, I want to just touch it forever. It's so soft. Now, it's like rounded and fat and super dense, but really fluffy, kind of like the Crease brush that I was just talking about. So it deposits a lot of product, but it blends it out so well. Like this has become my new favorite bronzing brush of life. It is amazing. I am so obsessed with this. And I don't know if she has like single brushes like this. Next time I go to Target, I'll have to actually look at her single brushes and see if they sell something like this like as a single, like not as part of the set, because I don't know if you can still get that set or not, but holy crap, like, oh, this is like my new love. And I just keep touching it. It's so soft. Okay, so that is it for the products that I have to talk about. So talking about the wonderful moments, my favorite moments of the month, definitely going to California and seeing family was wonderful and amazing, and just like makes me homesick just thinking about it. When we were in California, we got to do a lot of really awesome things. Trevor took me to King Taco for the first time. For those of you who live in Southern California, I'm so jealous of you that you get King Taco. I lived in Southern California for like 6 years and I'd never eaten there before. My life is forever changed, and no taco will ever measure up to King Taco. So if you're in Orange County, LA, Long Beach area, and you've never been to King Taco, go to King Taco, like right now. Like pause the video and go to King Taco. It's okay, I won't be offended. We also got to go to Universal Studios, and we got to go to Harry Potter Land, and that was like life-changing. Oh my word, it was so much fun. Like me and my husband are such big kids, and it was so cool. We actually did like the backlot tour because he'd never done that before, and it was just so much fun. And Harry Potter Land, and I got to have butterbeer and like, and the ride inside like the Hogwarts castle, anybody else have you been there? Like it kind of scared me, like I'm not gonna lie. There were parts where I had to close my eyes. Anybody else? Can you relate? Like, am I just the one loser who was like terrified of the Harry Potter ride? I feel like I'm a traitor. Anyway, we also went to SeaWorld, which was so much fun. My husband surprised me, and we did where you pick the oyster and you do like you pick your own pearl and you have it set. So we had it set to put it in a ring. So this is now my new ring and I'm so in love with it. And it was just so sweet that he surprised me to do that. Like I totally cried like a little baby. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Oh, like we went to SeaWorld on our honeymoon. So SeaWorld is kind of like a special little place for us, and we go see all the shows. We dined with Shamu. That was so much fun. They had a buffet and they had really good food. Oh my gosh. And the last thing, which is the most exciting thing about this month, and I'm going to try not to cry. If you don't follow me on social media, you don't know. If you'd like to, I'll list that down below on my Instagram and Twitter. We found out this month that I am pregnant. Woo, I'm pregnant. We're gonna have a baby. We just found out a couple weeks ago, or even a week ago. I don't even know. My brain is so frazzled. We officially got blood work done yesterday and got like the thumbs up, like, yeah, dude, you're pregnant. So excited. I have my first doctor's appointment at the end of this week. So we're thinking that obviously my doctor will tell me on Thursday, but I'm guessing it's gonna be due at the end of May or the beginning of June. So excited. It's just like, my life is very blessed right now. You know, we went through a really hard time during deployment, and then I got my husband back, and then we got to go on this wonderful vacation. Then we found out that we were pregnant, and it is just, I'm living a very blessed life right now. I'm very, very happy. And I'm gonna end it here so I don't like totally cry and mess up my makeup and stuff because I'm doing a first impression, and that wouldn't be very fair to the foundation if I ball all over the place. And my husband brought me home Chipotle and I really want to eat it. It's like sitting right here, like just waiting for me to eat it. So that completes this video and my monthly favorites. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you like monthly favorites and you wanted me to keep, if you want me to keep doing them, then just give this video a thumbs up and let me know. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite thing was this month, whether it was a product or a book. I really want to get back into reading so I can kind of add those to my favorites every month, or whatever sort of happy, wonderful moment you had this month. I'd like to know. So let me know down below. I will, of course, lift? I ain't gonna lift anything. What? Of course, I will list everything I've used. Oh my gosh. Pregnant brain is real, I think. I think it's real. Because the past week I've been kind of dumb. Of course, I will list everything that I mentioned down below, along with other goodies for you to check out. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.